I'm about to piss a whole ton of people off. Stop making keto old fashions. Use sugar cubes instead. I don't know why it took me as long as it did for me to go, how many grams of carbs in a sugar cube? It's 3.5. It is 3.5 carbs in a sugar cube. That's it. So, I mean, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you see my rule is 5 carbs or less.
Well, then we should be good.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have some bitters, 0 carbs. Gonna have some whiskey, 0 carbs. So 3.5. Stop making keto old fashions. Have a damn good one instead. So
that sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm gonna piss a lot of people. If it fits in your macros, like personally, from myself and people I know, you're gonna have sugar in a lot of crap that you're eating on keto, natural sugars, whatever. And there's gonna be added sugar sometimes, but we work it in our macros. Work it in your macros. That's all I gotta tell you. So 1 sugar cube, 3 to 5 dashes of bitters. Now, the way I like my old fashions is I'll do 3 Ango.
Okay.
And 2 orange.
Oh, that's gonna add some good flavor.
That's how I like mine. Take your muddler, crush that up.
Oh, just tap it a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you broke your glass.
Yeah, I did. Got a little too excited.
I'm making my first old fashioned. Yeah, no, just tap it.
It's already disintegrated, so it's perfect.
And then grind it up a little bit. Make sure that all the sugar has changed colors. There's no more white.
It is all orange.
There you go. So from here, next you do is you're gonna add your bourbon, whiskey, whatever it wants. I'm using JT Mellick. It's a rice whiskey made here in Louisiana. Oh my God, this is so freaking good.
I wish everybody could get it.
I know. Hopefully, I know they might be moving into Texas soon with some of it, but yeah, it'll be awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and do ourselves 2 ounces.
Okay.
Now, some people like 3, but I find that it kind of loses everything you're doing with it at that point. So grab some ice.
Okay.
Nice big scoop of ice. And one more big chunk. Yeah. And I forgot to mention, if you didn't see the last video, this is Sean.
Hi. Happy to be here.
So, like I said before, Sean's still new, very new. Only we're in where we at? February. Yeah. So he started getting into cocktails, home bartending, just back in November recently, just a few months ago. So I told him I'm shooting some videos. Come on over. I'll show him the ropes, and we'll have a few drinks and have a good ass time. And here we are. Having a good ass time.
Great time. Awesome.
So again, when you're stirring with a bar spoon, mixing glass, back the spoon to the glass, hold it in your ring finger and middle finger. And when you're coming clockwise, you'll be pulling with the top 2 fingers, pushing with the bottom. Now, also, try not to hold the bottom of the glass. Body temperature.
Oh, it warms
transfer in there. Hold it at the top.
Hold the top, okay.
Because body temperature will transfer to the glass itself and into the drink.
Okay. I've heard people like the sugar cube because there's still gonna be some little bits of sugar left over.
Yeah.
So you get like that every once in a while. You get a little sweet taste, or
yeah. So exactly. So for the old fashioned, what we're looking for when you're mixing, how when you're shaking, about 12 to 15 seconds is average. Mixing is a little bit different. It's about 30 seconds, but you're looking for that frost built up on the outside of the glass.
You can see.
Once you're there, you're done. Oh, that's so freaking good. So we're gonna get ourselves an old fashioned glass because we're making a fucking old fashioned. Where the fuck I put it?
Oh, there it is.
Old fashioned glass, and
a nice pretty ice cube.
Yeah, we got our clear ice. I made a batch of clear ice not too long ago, and it's a little frosty from sitting out a little bit, but big chunk of ice. Pour that in. Look how gorgeous that is.
That is nice to watch.
Well, not to mention, like when you're using allulose, we talk about that at the other video. Using allulose gets a little bit cloudy drink, and that's just a byproduct of using allulose. You don't have that here. Again, we're ahead with our orange, and nice big fat piece of orange peel.
And we express it.
And we're gonna spread those oils right over top.
You can really see it hit. It's really...
I'm gonna have to show you about flaming orange peels one day. That's a lot of fun.
That does look...
And there you have a keto old-fashioned with a sugar cube.
Oh, now I can finally try it since I broke my glass last time I tried.
Go right ahead. Yeah. It is super bourbon forward, but that sugar cube is just a touch of it, and you can see in here there's not a lot of it left. There's a little bit,
there's a little
bit, but not much. So the whole point, and the thing with using simple syrup, a lot of people use simple syrup with it. I did at first. It ends up being a little too sweet sometimes, but by using a sugar cube, some of that sugar stays in your mixing glass. Unless you're building it in your glass, then it really doesn't matter. But traditionally, you would have it here.
It's very good.
Wow. And this rice whiskey is...
that helps.
Yeah, it really does help. Because it's a little sweeter than bourbon, on my palate at least, I'll say that. It's a little sweeter than bourbon. And I really enjoy this. This is a good whiskey to do that with.
You really get that smell of orange. Is awesome.
Everywhere. And like I said, just rim the oils around your glass. So when you're picking it up, that orange is on the nose.
It really is.
And that touch of orange bitters really helps too. So, and like you can do just orange bitters. You can do whatever bitters you want. Like I said,
probably piss some people off, huh?
I'm going to be pissing people off when I tell them to put a sugar cube in their keto drink.
I think it's worth it.
But it is so much better. It tastes so much better. And it fits in your macros. No, but if you're like diehard keto, you have zero sugar, and any sugar byproduct you're getting in there is left over because it's a natural sugar. Hey, you do you, boo. That's fine. That's fine. But for low carb, this is perfect for a low carb old fashioned. It's just an old fashioned. And it's low carb.
Yeah.
I can't believe it took me 6 years to go, how many carbs in a sugar cube?
Just look at the side.
It took me 6 years to think of that, though. I've been doing this YouTube channel for 6 years. Wow. 2016 is when I started this. I started the journey. Yeah. I think my first video was in 2017. Wow. Oh, yeah, to me that long ago, how much sugar is in a sugar cube? And how many grams of carbs? And I'm like, wow, this is technically low carb.
Yes.
Now, you may not call it keto. You may not call it keto because it's sugar, but it's definitely low carb.
Yes.
3 grams.
Less than 5, like you said.
Less than 5, 3.5 grams of carbs in an amazing old fashioned. Really and use your favorite whiskey. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Use a bourbon.
Whatever you get your hands on.
Whatever you get your hands on. Nice. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all like to support me a little bit further, I do have a Patreon page. There is a link below. That would help me out because booze is expensive.
Yeah.
I don't use cheap stuff. I use mid-price. But you know what? It's still expensive, but I still got to buy like 5 and 6 bottles at a time. So if you'd like to support me on Patreon, I do have several different tiers with different perks coming out, early access to my videos. As well, I will have some merchandise out soon. I will have some merchandise out soon that you'll be able to get as a perk being a Patreon member. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great day because
we're definitely...
I am having a great day now.
We sure are.
All right, see you later.